What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. With this video, we are jumping into Immortal X-Men issue number 4. This comic is going to be taking place both before and after the Hellfire Gala of 2022, the video that we just posted an hour ago covering all of that. At the Hellfire Gala, we had a lot of secrets that were brought to the surface. Emma Frost and Cyclops sharing quite a bit of information from everything that Sinister has been doing, the Club Sinister, who is also Dr. Stasis, as well as Charles and Eric keeping Moira a secret. Now, make sure that you guys have subscribed to the channel, you've liked this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so this one is going to be hugely focused around our girl Emma Frost. We pick up the eve of the Hellfire Gala. Right now, she is tossing and turning in her diamond form. She sleeps like this because she's just scared. At the end of the day, no matter the tough persona that she presents to everybody, when she is asleep, that is when she is her most vulnerable. But this night, she's not getting much sleep. With the Hellfire Gala looming just in the distance, she finds herself very restless. But she's really just speaking about her vulnerability, how she needs to be untouchably perfect, that everything she does is for this nation of Krakoa. Her mission of making sure all these children, everybody is protected on this island. That is her mission. That is her goal. Believing that it is almost a shame that they don't have some huge announcement like they did last year when they terraformed Mars. Though she is going to regret thinking those thoughts, because when she wakes up the next morning, reading the newspaper, the Daily Bugle lets it be known that the X-Men are immortal, that they have conquered death. Thinking to herself, what is the worst that can happen? We pick up after the Hellfire Gala, and she finds herself covered in blood. And to explain where this blood came from, we take place right after the Hellfire Gala, with the ambassador Ming-Yu coming up to her and trying to have a discussion about mutant resurrection. The truth is, a lot of people out there, they are angry. The X-Men have immortality, and they have been giving medicine to the world to help people live 5 years longer, having like 1,000,000 fires to put out. Emma Frost wants to deal with this guy just a little bit later, not giving up, continuing to press on, saying that maybe if you just gave it to the elite, to the world leaders, if you could grant them this new gift that you have, maybe we can settle down the masses. Trying to let him know that this is only for mutants, that they haven't cracked the code of bringing anybody back. It's not as simple as just saying, hey, you're alive again with all of your memories and your consciousness and everything that makes you you. But this answer is still not good enough. This is when she kinda lays into him, saying 16 million. That is how many mutants have been killed by the hand of the Sentinels. And so even if they could bring back humans, what makes them think that they have deserved it when there are 16 million mutants that have died at your hand? At the hands of humanity, while all of you stood back and you did absolutely nothing, some of them even cheering for this. Many of them made profits by creating these killing machines. This is when somebody comes out of left field throwing a bucket of sheep blood onto Emma Frost. Her husband had just recently died in a boating accident. She's just angry. She is bitter. They can bring themselves back to life, but her husband will never return. And while she can't really do anything about this situation, Cyclops had given her a lot of information at the Hellfire Gala. She gets to bring down one of the worst people in mutant society. That's what takes us to the Quiet Council meeting, with Sinister up there having a discussion about what they're going to do with this news being out of mutant immortality. Of course, Sinister's thought is, let me clone all of the world leaders and put a kill switch inside of all of them. That way, if they ever step out of line or they try to attack us, we could just end them right then and there. Obviously, nobody on the council actually thinks that this is a good idea, but there are bad things happening out in the world. There is a man who injected himself with mutant growth hormone, hoping that he would get mutant abilities, that he would become a mutant. Then he killed himself, hoping that he would be reborn. Nobody truly understands what this is or how they have resurrection. That part is still a secret. The Five is still a secret, at least to the masses. Orcus, the Eternals, Moira, they all know that the Five is the key to their immortality. This is when Emma Frost, she kind of stops the conversation, taking a pause on this, because there is something that is much bigger that needs to be handled. With Sinister in the middle of the floor, she lets it be known that she has memories from Scott from the last couple of days. As they verify, all of these memories came from Cyclops. This is when she telepathically sends out everything that she was shared. The X-Men had been fighting Dr. Stasis. Cyclops recently finding out that Dr. Stasis is in fact Club Sinister, claiming to be the real Sinister, and that Diamond Sinister is nothing more than a clone. This is something that Sinister was not expecting. Doesn't crack a joke, doesn't make any of his funny banter. At a complete loss of words. Throwing down a little bomb, he teleports out of here. Trying to make his getaway, Exodus is right on his tail. As he pops some multipliers, we see him turn into many. Going to make his escape, he runs into Destiny, waiting at the gateway. She is letting him know that he can't run away from this. And while Destiny, she could technically stop him, she chooses not to. Getting back to his laboratory, he is trying to figure out how he missed this. Cause remember, he has multiple clones of Moira. He is able to reset the timeline anytime he chooses. He has continued to gather information from every timeline reset. Pulling out his pistol, getting ready to burn this timeline. He thinks back to what Destiny just said to him. She told him not to be a coward. She knew that he would be there. She could have stopped him, which means that she knows something. Does she suspect that he has all of these Moira clones? That he has all of these failsafes ready, locked, and loaded? Not really sure what game she is playing at. He really wants to find out where this timeline is going to lead him. And at the end of the day, he can always just blow it all up if he chooses. So he is going to try and play this out and see where it goes. But that's not before he injects himself with a whole bunch of genes. As he does all of this, he is ready to go face the music, showing up back on Krakoa, coming in peace, letting it be known that he wants to work through this, coming and trying to clear his name. Now Exodus just wants to kill him, be done with it, and just resurrect him later on. Of course, Nightcrawler, he has something to say about that. Moira throwing around the idea of the pit, but this is when something happens. A giant beam of light coming out of the sky, and we see Sinister teleported away, with Destiny saying that he was just kidnapped. She begins to talk about the war that is just on their doorstep, believing that Sinister's kidnapping has something to do with this. Destiny still seems kind of unsure where this is all leading, making Emma Frost believe that she either doesn't know where this is leading or she is lying to them. But one thing that she does know for sure is that Destiny has Krakoa's best interests in mind. She cares just as much about Krakoa and mutant kind as Emma Frost does. And so with Emma Frost going to bed for the night, she gets on her diamond form. She thinks about everything that has transpired and everything that has yet to come. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. This one was a lot of fun because all of these secrets that have been building up, everything is starting to be exposed. We have Diamond Sinister who is questioning everything that he knows, questioning if he is really a clone. Is he really a knockoff? Or is he the true Sinister? Could it be possible that this Club Sinister has been the real one the whole time? Regardless, it does not matter which one is the true Sinister, because Diamond Sinister, he's the one that has the power, the ability to restart entire timelines. He is the one that is on the Quiet Council. So the only thing that truly matters, which one has more power and which one is going to kill the other one first. I like the way they kind of took away the resetting the timelines, because that could make things just really messy. And at the end of the day, Sinister's not trying to do that. And now he has been kidnapped by what we can only assume is the Eternals. And so his ability to restart the timelines has been taken off the board, at least for Judgment Day. And Destiny has talked about how this Diamond Sinister might actually be a big player in what comes up next. That he may be an evil man, but he might just do one good deed. So let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories. If you would like to get caught up on this entire series, the Hellfire Gala, and everything that is building up for Judgment Day, be sure to check out the playlist in my description as well as the top of this video. It's gonna get you completely caught up on everything that has been going on. If you would like to support the channel, be sure to hit that super thanks button. This button will let you donate directly to the channel, and every little bit helps us out. Now, if you can't do that, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and until the next breakdown.